Hi everyone, welcome back to our lesson on Get Smart Plus 3, Module 8, Where Were You Yesterday? With me, Teacher Grace. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at grammar of adjectives and 3 intensifiers, reading Kelly's diary, answering questions to help us to write our own diary, and also completing the exercise in our workbook on page 64. Let's move on to the first subtopic, which is grammar. Adjectives are words that we use to describe more about a noun. For example, a pen, a black pen, a blue pen, a small pen, a big pen, a round pen, a triangular pen. Okay, so the word that we use before pen, it is what we call as adjectives. So in adjectives, we have color, size, shape, taste, odor, that means how you smell, is it fresh, is it stinky, smelly, nice, the texture, the sound, whether it's loud or soft, or a number, or weather. And there are also words for emotions, how you feel. Are you happy? I'm a happy person. I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy boy. I'm a sad boy. I'm a sad girl. So now let's try to answer these questions, and the link will be given in the description box below. The next topic is the intensifiers. Intensifiers are usually used before the adjectives, adverbs, and or the verbs. The first intensifier is a very. It means a lot. For example, she was very tired. So the tired is the adjective. Add it in front of the adjective, becomes very tired. Or we can write the sentence, they were very interested in science. The next intensifier, really. It has the same meaning as very, and it uses for words such as verbs too. For example, she really liked to swim, or they were really good athletes. The third intensifier is so. The word so means more than a lot. Like he was so fast, or we were so excited to be at the circus. So it shows more than a lot. It shows more than very. Other examples are hungry, very hungry, or so hungry. Sad, very sad. Fun, really fun. Happy, really happy, so happy, very happy. Delicious, so delicious. Sleepy, so sleepy. So now let's answer this quiz question by rearranging the words to form sentence with intensifiers. And the link to this game is in the description box. Next, let's read together Kelly's diary. On Saturday morning, I was at the shopping center with my mother. It was very noisy. On Saturday afternoon, I was at the park. It was fun. On Sunday morning, I was at the zoo with my father. There were wolves and lions. The lions were so scary. On Sunday evening, I was at a restaurant. It was boring, but the vegetable soup was really delicious. So what do you see in this diary of Kelly? Yes, you're right. She started with on Saturday morning, on Saturday afternoon, on Sunday morning, on Sunday evening. So these are the keywords that she uses when she starts her diary. Next, what else did she talk about? Yes, she talked about where she was, whom she is with. Okay, where she was at the park, she was at the zoo with the father, and at a restaurant. What else did she talk about? Yes, how she feels. So at the shopping center it was noisy, at the park it was fun, at the zoo it was scary, and at the restaurant boring, but the vegetable soup was delicious. And what intensifiers can you see? Very good. Really. What else? So and very. Good job. So let's try to answer the next section. Now, how to write a diary entry. A diary is actually an entry of what has happened. So usually it starts with Dear Diary, and then we describe what happened, the places that we go, and usually it is written in past tense. So usually it happens to us, to ourselves, so we use the pronoun of I, my, or me. I went to the zoo. You don't say she went to the zoo, because you are writing your own diary, and you talk about how you feel and what you think about the things that has happened. So there are two ways. The first way is to explain from morning what happened. How did it go? How do you feel? And then you talk about the afternoon, evening, and nighttime. Or you can write it by answering this question. Where were you on Saturday morning? Where were you on Saturday afternoon? Where were you on Saturday evening? Or where were you on Sunday morning? Where were you on Sunday afternoon? Where were you on Sunday evening? So you can choose what you want to talk about. And who were you with? Were you with your friends? Were you with your family? Were you with your mother or your sister or your brother or your father or grandmother, grandfather? Who were you with? And what was there? Were there any clowns? Were there any fun, exciting things that you did? And how was it? How do you feel? Was it noisy in the place? Was it exciting? Was it interesting? We used our adjectives. So look in your workbook on page 64. Activity 3, it requires you to write a diary entry. So it starts with on Saturday morning. So you're going to talk. What did you do? On Sunday afternoon, what did you do? On Sunday morning, what did you do? On Sunday evening, what did you do? So there are 4 things that you do, and then do remember to explain who were you with. For example, on Saturday morning, I was at the market with my father. It was noisy and smelly. And then on Saturday afternoon, I was at the park with my friends. It was fun. On Sunday morning, I was at school. It was boring. Or on Sunday evening, I was at home watching TV with my brothers and sisters. It was exciting. So you may write anything about your weekend. Means it's of Saturday and Sunday. Now, let's look at the other exercise in our workbook. For activity number 1, you will need to rewrite the sentence by putting in the intensifiers. Okay, take a minute to do it, and once you have done, you may continue watching this video to check your answers. Now, let's check the answers. For the first question, the shopping center was noisy. So, the adjectives is noisy. Remember, the word very, the intensifier has to be before the word noisy. So, the sentence would be, the shopping center was very noisy. Next one, number 2. The lions were scary. So, which is the adjectives? Very good, the word scary. So, where should we put the word so? The lions were scary. The lions were so scary. The lions were scary so. Yes, you're right. Before the word scary. So, the answer would be, the lions were so scary. Next, the vegetable soup was delicious. Now, which is the adjectives? Yes, you're right, the word delicious. So, where does the intensifier of really goes? Very good, before the word delicious. So, the sentence would be, the vegetable soup was really delicious. Good job, everyone. Moving on to the second activity, you will need to find the adjectives. Words that we have used, such as scary. What other words that we have? Yes, you're right. Interesting. Boring. We have words such as happy, and also words like funny, and about the food that tastes delicious. So look for these words in this box and circle it out. Let's check. Here's the word interesting, funny, boring, happy, and delicious. Did you manage to get it all? Good job! So that's all for this lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Take care!